What's going on, guys? It's your boy GS, and welcome back for yet another Madden 25 Online Rank match. And today, we are still on our quest for 32 alphabetical games. We won with the Bears, we won with the Bengals, so right now we are 2-0. And right now, you see, we get a game with the Bills going up against the Panthers. And as you see, I'm up 14-0 at this point, and it gets really laggy. And you already know what's going on here. No surprise, no even to wonder what's going to happen. Of course, I lose connection or I'm removed for network timeout and I lose the game up 14-0. Don't you just love those 14-0 losses? Nothing is more frustrating than that. I mean, it's such BS. Why don't this happen when you're down? You know, if I'm down 21-3 and I have no chance, I would love for this to happen so I don't got to finish. Why does this always happen when you're winning? Always. So, of course, you know, this game was played immediately after. So, of course, I'm already not in a good mood. You know, I'm very upset. Felt like I got cheated out of a victory. My first loss comes from an IP boot, a disconnect, whatever the hell happened. Nonetheless, I lost the game and I was up 14-0. You know, that's the end of the story. No matter how it happened, I lost and I didn't feel good about it. So, you know, of course, going into this game, I'm already playing not so happy. And if you guys know anything about me in Madden, I'm very, you know, game to game. I don't take it on a game to game basis, you know. I always carry with me the previous game into the next game. Like if I win and I did good, I'm feeling good. I go into the next game with a good spirit, feeling like I'm unstoppable. As we hit him with the skinny though, if something happened like that where I'm up 14-0 and I get a disconnect, it's probably gonna affect me and I'm not gonna play so good. And hopefully that's not the case here, you know, because the Bills are a very good team, and you know I need to be able to focus because stopping the Lions, it's not going to be easy. You know, you got Chris Johnson, who's the best receiver on earth, and they have weapons out the end. Right there should have been a touchdown. If you can hold your block for a half a second, that easily would have been a touchdown. Unfortunately, it wasn't. I was just, you get disconnected. You see things like that, little things like that. I'm like, I was so upset when that happened. I'm like, yo, you've got to be kidding me. Did he really just not even attempt to block him? So after a sack, it's 3rd and forever right now, and we need something to try and get a touchdown. Overthrow. It was open. We hit him with the skinny. It was open, but Cobb just decided to throw it into the back of the end zone and just overthrow. So I couldn't make a play, and I have to settle for a field goal, so I'm up 3-0. And it's never a good feeling being stopped, even though I technically scored, but, you know, being stopped on your first possession, it's not a good feeling. And this right here frustrates me a lot. Reggie Bush breaks the tackle. We all know Reggie Bush is one of the most elusive running backs in the game. You know, great speed, great acceleration, great elusiveness, great juking and spins. But he just like it's either a D tackle or linebacker, whoever it was. Reggie Bush just shrugs off a tackle. Reggie Bush does not break tackles by putting his shoulder into somebody and running them over. Like, I see Reggie Bush breaking tackles, I'm like, wow, it's going to be one of those games. So I really need to be on point if I'm going to win this game. I feel like EA's against me. I feel like networking timeouts against me. So we really need to, you know, really focus and make sure we put the ball in the end zone. You know, settling for field goals, it's not going to help me. And like I said, I'm using team-specific playbooks. So I play with the Bears and Bengals. I've used their playbooks. This game, I'm using the Bills playbook because I want to go through every single playbook. You know, typically, I'm a very slow starter when it comes to Madden. Madden 12 was the fastest I've ever gotten good at a Madden. It usually takes me a while. Madden 13, the time it took me to get good, I want to say was probably 3 to 4 months. By far the longest time it ever took me to actually get good, find a scheme, and be able to go into every single game knowing what it is I want to do. Now you figure your boy uploads daily, so 3 months worth of games. It took me hundreds of games to finally understand what type of offense I want to run going into a game. And it's never taken me that long. So it's like, you know what? Let me go through each 32 teams as we score a touchdown right there, giving us the lead 10-7. I want to go through each playbook, and at the end of the 32 teams, I can say I literally played with every single playbook. I should know what it is I like and make a scheme from there. So I don't want it to, we got to catch those interceptions, man. I don't want it to take me 4 or 5 months to get a scheme this time around. So, you know, hopefully going through every single playbook, I can find one that I like, and when I'm done, I can go back to it and make a scheme out of it. So those are my plans on why it is I'm using team-specific playbooks. Everybody and their mama is practicing. Everybody in the Madden Mastermind crew, from Chappie, Dream, Nick, IMAV, just everybody that's a part of it is labbing. Practice. You know, people bought their season ticket with their practice name, and it's like, I didn't do that because I just go straight in the ranked, and I just, you know, try to learn from within the game itself. And you know, that's always been my style. You know, I never really hit practice mode. I wouldn't even say never really. I've just never hit practice mode, period. You know, I've always been an in-game learner. You know, I want to be able to go in the game and pick up what it is I pick up and trying to learn the game from within the game itself. You know, I've never been a practice game type of player. Right there, you saw we lost CJ Spiller and he was done for the game. And when it rains, it pours, man. Like, you've got to be kidding me. I've lost my best offensive threat for the rest of the game, and it's going to be tough because CJ Spiller is a monster. You know, he's good out of the backfield when catching. You know, once he gets loose with his speed, he can make a lot of things happen. He's a home run threat. You know, he's somebody who, when the ball is in his hands, he has an opportunity to score a touchdown each and every single time. Speaking of touchdowns, we scored a touchdown. We're up 17-14. And right now, we're like, okay, maybe we can go into halftime with the lead. You know, there's less than 20 seconds left. We should be okay from here, not allowing a touchdown. So hopefully we go into halftime with a tie game. I mean, with the lead, and we'll feel good. Or he could tie the game too with the field goal. So, you know, he has 2 timeouts left. Right here, he goes over the middle, calls a timeout. He's at the 43-yard line, 7 seconds remaining only. So right here, he decides to back up, and he throws over towards the right. Another dropped interception. That's like my second one of the game. The dude nails a 61-yard field goal. I mean, and he looked like he could have made it from like 4 yards more. How many? I mean, a 60-yard field goal has been made in the NFL like 11 times. Why is it so easy in the game? Why is it every time I play somebody, they happen to have a kicker that can kick from like 68 yards? I see him on the 43, he come out of field goal, and I'm like, yo, I swear to God, if he makes this, there's just no way. And he just nails it from on the 43-yard line, and there's got to be a 61 to 62-yarder, and I'm just like, wow, that's one hell of a kick. So 17-17, you know, it's a tie game, and the way it's going, he hasn't really stopped me. I haven't really stopped him. There's no turnovers. We just, either our offenses are really good or our defenses are really bad. Maybe a combination of both. I'm sure me and my opponent are both getting used to the game here. So we have not yet stopped each other at all. We're going back and forth. And this type of game is the game I don't like. That's the I don't like. Because these are the type of games where it ends up with who has the last possession. And the way things have gone up for me up to this game, being disconnected, losing my best offensive player, Reggie Bush, you know, breaking tackles from a linebacker, you know, the way, you know, the dude knocking an 85-yard field goal, the way things are happening, I just feel like I'm not going to have the last possession. So I'm going to need a stop somewhere coming up. If I cannot get a stop, I don't feel confident that I'm going to be the one with that last possession. But in order to put me in any type of winning situation, I need to be able to score and be able to do so consistently. So, you know, as you see, we're trying to run the ball, trying to mix it up. Again, it does suck not having CJ Spiller, but Fred Jackson is definitely a very good backup, somebody who can run the ball effectively and make it do what it do. Right there, nice little out route, and we end up scoring a touchdown, tying the game. So, you know, a little less than a minute and a quarter within the third quarter. So we need to get a stop. We cannot afford to go tit for tat. You know, again, I don't think there has been a single. I think everybody scored on each possession that we've had the ball. So I need to make something happen. You know, he goes for a screenplay right there. Thankfully, that's shut down. 3rd and 8 right here would be, 3rd and 6. This would be a huge opportunity to force a 4th down. And instead of a pick, the guy swats it down. 4th down, hits me with the corner route. Nice conversion by him to be able to get himself a 1st down. And that right there, I just felt like was a lost opportunity. I felt like that right there was one of the few opportunities I had on defense to make something happen. And unfortunately, we did not convert. You know, I had him on a 4th down. I just couldn't get going. Right there, I was about to get a sack, but Stratford throws on the run, accurate as hell, throws a bullet pass with his like 98 throw power, puts it on the money. He gets the 1st down. Right here, nice little out route over there. And I'm just like, come on, man. I need something to go my way defensively. Let me get something. Let these Bills make a play for me. Right there, I tried to jump that route. I was just a second too late. Almost had that. He runs the ball. Right here would be huge if I could hold them to a field goal. So 3rd and 5. Let's see if we can get ourselves a stop. And unfortunately, I had 3 Bills over there, maybe even 4. I don't even know. 3, maybe even 4. Unfortunately, I just don't get a stop. He checks down to the flats right there. He scores a touchdown. So now it's like, okay, with 4 minutes left, it looks like he's going to have the ball last, unless I can milk 4 minutes, but that's really going to be tough, to be able to kill 4 minutes from here. So it's really looking like my defense at some point has to make something happen. But first I need to score. But if I score, I'm already preparing for me having to deal with him potentially winning the game on a game-winning drive. So, that's already in the back of my mind. Right there, nice little play. On the out route over there to the right side, we get ourselves the first down. Trying to kill the clock. We're trying to do that as well, but we're trying to move the ball, get first downs. And so Jackson was so wide open. I precision to the inside, but Cobb still threw an outside shoulder type pass, and he couldn't catch it in stride. Right there, we break a couple of tackles, and we get close to the end zone, and we do wind it down to the 2-minute warning. Well, we called that play right there. I don't know why I didn't just wind it down to the 2-minute warning, but nonetheless, 2-minute warning is here. So, we need to score and hopefully take some time off of the clock as well. We go to a drag route. We get stopped at about the 2-yard line. Right here, we decide to hand it off, and we end up scoring. So, this is the situation I did not want to be in. He has not stopped me once. I have not stopped him once. And unfortunately, GS's defense is on the field with the chance to either bring us to overtime or win the game with the stop. I do have all my timeouts left. Am I confident at this point? Absolutely not. I'd rather be in his position. I'd rather have the ball with the opportunity to win than my defense with an opportunity to stop him from winning. So 3rd and 5 right here. Calvin Johnson just shreds the press. Now I understand his press break is like 98, 99, whatever it is. But the guy couldn't even put a glove on him. Like, it looks like PS3, Madden 13. Like, the dude just couldn't even touch him. 3rd and 11 right here's another opportunity to make something happen, and he finds a wide open receiver. Tight end, I don't know who he was. I know he's not in my uniform, and he was wide open, and he's already in field goal range. Well, he was in field goal range as soon as he passed the 50 with that damn kicker he got. So right now I got to waste timeouts to see if I can get myself the ball back, but there's not going to be much time remaining. So he runs the ball, we stop him, and he kicks a field goal, only leaving me very little time. Only 13 seconds left. He kicks the field goal. And after that field goal is kicked, I have only a couple seconds left. So, unfortunately, we end up losing this game. It did not go our way. So, we are now 2-2. I feel like I should be 2-1. But nonetheless, man, we got our first loss of the year twice with the Buffalo Bills. Tomorrow will be the Broncos and then the Buccaneers. And those are 2 good games as well. So, look out for those tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed, man. As always, it's your boy GS getting DQ'd. I just didn't perform when I needed to, man. My defense sucked. But that's it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's your boy GS, and I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby. Wish the defense gave me something, though.